Happy Tuesday, everyone. I'm actually on a bit early because this is going to be a little lengthy, but it needs to be done. As usual, I'm going to wait for a couple of you to hop on, and then we can proceed here. So thank you for all the new people who have been joining in the community. The best thing you guys can do is send me a friend request, because the things I send out, Facebook does not allow me to send things to people that I'm not friends with. So if you want things in your inbox, it is a necessity to do that. I won't be sending you anything unless you ask for it. Okay, we got a couple of you here. Let's dive in. And I'm going to say some things today that are probably going to upset you. There's only one way to reach your goals after 35, okay? This is the topic for today. This isn't 2 ways, not 5 ways, not whatever works for you. One way, that's it, okay? And if you've been struggling for months or years without seeing real results, it's because you're not doing that one thing. And I know it sounds harsh. I know some of you are already thinking, well, who the hell does she think she is? Or that's not true. There's lots of ways. Okay, listen up. Here's what I also know, okay, is that you've tried lots of ways. You've tried intermittent fasting. You've tried keto, random YouTube workouts, eating clean, the 1,200 calorie bullshit, the 30-day challenges that you think are going to transform your body into some Victoria's Secret model. And you're still here. You're still searching. You're still struggling. So let me ask you this. How's lots of ways working out for you? I spent 6 months doing random workouts and eating clean like everyone else here, okay, with 0 results. And that turned into 15 years. I was you, frustrated, confused, wondering, what the hell was I doing wrong? Then I discovered what actually works, and everything changed. So if you're ready to hear the truth, the real, scientific, non-negotiable truth about what it takes to transform your body, guys, this isn't a freaking secret, okay? Then stay with me on this, all right? The truth that people don't want to tell you because it doesn't sell is that after 35, your body operates by science, not by hope. Your hormones are shifting. Your metabolism has changed. Your muscle mass is declining. And you can't positive vibe your way out of biology. Okay? You need 2 things, not suggestions, not options, 2 non-negotiable things. Non-negotiable. That means without it, forget it. Or it's going to be a long freaking road. Okay? The personalized macronutrition plan and a strategic progressive weight training program. Not eating healthy, not going to the gym sometimes or going in your basement, not whatever you feel like doing today. Personalized, strategic, scientific. Now, I can hear some of you already, but I saw Sally lose weight on keto, but I heard intermittent fasting works. But what about that influencer who just does Pilates and looks amazing? Okay, insert eye roll. okay, in real time. Now, here's what you don't know about Sally, intermittent fasting, or that influencer, okay? They're all following some version of macro-based nutrition and progressive overload training, whether they tell you this or not. When someone succeeds at any approach in fitness, they're accidentally hitting their macros and creating progressive overload, if they don't even know it. But when you try to copy them without understanding the underlying strategy, you're just guessing. And guessing doesn't work after 35. Your body doesn't respond to effort. It responds to stimulus. It doesn't respond to trying harder. It responds to strategy. So let me break this down exactly why you need personal macros. Not just eating clean or having protein at every meal. If I see that fad one more time cross my pages, I'm going to throw up. Okay, here's what's happening to your body after 35. Okay, your metabolism isn't broken, but it is different. Okay, your estrogen is declining. Your testosterone is lower. Your thyroid functions might be sluggish. Your insulin sensitivity has changed. And I hate to say this is a stinger. A lot of you are doing this to yourself. You can't just blame menopause or perimenopause. A lot of your lifestyle practices on what you're doing, you're creating these symptoms yourself. And all of these factors affect how your body processes protein, carbs, and fats. So when you follow some generic 1200 calorie eating plan and you get the Move More advice, you're either under eating, which is making your metabolism slower, which is 99.9% of the women that I talk to. Okay. Overeating, even on healthy foods, which is usually rare, or getting the wrong ratio of macros for your hormonal state. Okay. And I'm going to say out of those, most women over 35 are completely under eating. Completely. Hands down. And I'm going to go on a tangent for a second. I love how some of your wishful thinking, the wishful thinking in my inbox blows my mind because you're not even being truthful with yourself. You say I'm eating 1,800 calories in 2 meals. Huh? I highly doubt that. Stop lying to yourself and acknowledge the debt you're putting on yourself in 2 meals. And eating 1,800 calories, if you were able to do that, is not going to get you to your goals. You can't throw that much food at yourself at once. It doesn't work that way. Okay, so like I said, most of you, this is self-induced. There, I said it, and I'll say it louder for the people in the back. Okay, you keep doing the same old things. More like you, it's like you feel like, or you think you're gonna wake up some morning and it's just gonna work out of the blue. Well, I'm sorry, but if it hasn't worked by now, after months, years, decades, it's never gonna work. There, I said it again. You're eating like a frickin' bird, 1 or 2 meals a day, wondering why you can't lose fat. This blows my mind, guys. Okay. Meanwhile, your body is literally shutting down your metabolism. So here, okay, proven point, you're doing this to yourself. Okay. It's protecting you from what it thinks is starvation. So here's what I want to tell you what personalized macros actually do for you, because I send this to everyone. Okay. It optimizes your hormones by giving your body the exact nutrients it needs. Okay. You fuel your metabolism instead of slowing it down. You build muscle tissue, which burns fat at rest. You balance your blood sugar so you're not constantly hungry. It supports your thyroid so your metabolism actually works. This isn't about eating less and moving more. That has gone out the window. Okay, you need to literally wrap your head around this. This is more about eating strategically for your specific body. And here's the part that trips everyone up. Your macros are not the same as your friend's macros. Your macros are not some calculator online that doesn't know you. Your macros depend on your current body composition, not what you were at 30, 25, okay? Your metabolic history, all those diets you've done, the starving, the fasting, the keto, the carnivore, the freaking Weight Watchers, the Jenny Craig, the bullshit that you've bought, okay, and gave you the bullshit results. Okay, your hormone levels, your activity level, your stress levels, your sleep quality, your goals. It does not know you. This is why you need an expert to calculate them. I want you to type a fire emoji in the comments if you've been under eating without realizing it, or you knew but you were afraid to say it. Now's the time. Get it off your chest. Okay? Now, let's talk about the second non-negotiable, strategic weight training. Okay? Not random weights, not the same routine you've been doing for 2 years, not whatever exercises I feel like doing today. Oh, that machine looks fun. I think I'll go do that. Okay? I'm talking strategic progressive muscle building. I know what some of you are thinking, but I don't want to get bulky. Oh God, guys, this myth has to go out the window real freaking fast, okay? And let me be very clear. After 35, with declining testosterone, you will not accidentally get bulky, especially with how you're eating. It's virtually, literally, scientifically, universally impossible. But what you will get is a metabolism that actually burns fat, a body that looks toned and defined, bones that don't break, energy that lasts all day, a physique that looks younger. And here's the science that you need to understand. Okay? Muscle is your metabolic currency. Okay? So that means every pound of muscle you build burns approximately 50 calories per day at rest. Your fat burns about 2 calories per day. So when you're 45, 50, 55 and up, you've lost muscle mass through aging and yo-yo dieting. Your metabolism isn't broken. You just don't have enough muscle to burn calories efficiently. So when you do cardio or light weights or Pilates as your primary training method, you're not building the muscle tissue that would actually change your body composition. Does that make sense? So you're just burning calories during the workout and then wondering why nothing's changing. Okay, strategic weight training means progressive overload, lifting heavier over time. Compound movements, exercises that work multiple muscle groups. Structured splits, because that's when muscle actually builds. Adequate recovery, because that's when muscle actually, I'm sorry, I just repeated myself. When you recover, you need to listen to your body. Your body responds to what you're putting into it. So if it's sore, it's going to tell you. If it's tired, it's going to tell you. It needs rest. You need to listen, okay? Recovery is so damn important at this stage, guys, okay? It's not about pushing yourself because you feel like a failure. No, it's about listening to your body, tracking your performance, knowing exactly what you lifted last week so you can progress on that, not fall back. All right, so this isn't showing up at the gym and doing whatever you feel like doing. This is having an actual piece of paper in your hand saying this is what you're doing today. Literally laid out. I mean, without doing it for you. okay? You need to have the progressive muscle building plan, okay, to build that muscle tissue. And here's where it all comes together, all right? So you need the macros to fuel the muscle building. Number one, you need the training to create the muscle stimulus. They work together. You can't out-train a bad diet. You can't diet your way to a toned physique. There's no such thing. That's why you're stuck. So here's where I'm going to get really direct with you, okay? Some of you are still thinking, but what about the fasting and the water diets and keto and carnivore? And, okay, but I heard you can just eat healthy, starve, eat when hungry. But God, Sarah, isn't there an easier way? No, there is an easier way. But so far, you're freaking ignoring it. Okay? The actual strategy you're ignoring because you want some quick fix that doesn't exist. And I've heard it all. But Sarah, I've tried everything. You haven't tried everything, Kim, okay? Because if you tried the exact thing that works, you'd be where you want to be right now. Because scientifically, it will work. But you're out in left field picking your nose, wondering what the hell else is out there that's easier for you to do. It doesn't exist. So stop looking for something that doesn't exist. The internet has brainwashed you to the point where you don't know what's up, left, and right. And I know you want an easier way. I know you hope there's a shortcut. I know you're tired of complicated programs. But where you got these things, they failed you. You bought into a marketing solution that doesn't work because they wanted to make a quick buck. Okay? But hoping for an easier way is exactly why you're stuck. Every program that has ever worked for anyone has included the two elements that I've been discussing in this entire video. Strategic nutrition that puts them in the right caloric and macro range. Progressive resistance training that builds lean muscle. Do you think I've spent the last 30 years, or I'd say 15 years in the shape that I'm in, doing random shit, throwing random food on my plate, doing random workouts? You follow me. You want to know what my secret is. I'm telling you, there's nothing else. There's no other way. There's no secret. I'm not made of magic. I just implement the correct strategy. Okay, so when someone loses weight on keto, they were in a calorie deficit with adequate protein. When someone transforms with CrossFit, they were progressively building muscle with proper nutrition. When someone succeeds with any program, they accidentally or intentionally hit these two principles. The reason I'm being so direct about this is because I care about your results more than I care about telling you what you need to hear and what you want to hear. And you've heard that too much, which is why you're stuck and why you're here. Okay, you've wasted enough time on the things that don't work. You're just going to go in circles the rest of your life. Okay, you've spent enough money on programs that gave you temporary results. You've beaten yourself up enough thinking you were the problem. Okay, here's a stinger, okay? And I'm not afraid to say this. You're only the problem, okay, if you keep ignoring the answer and solution I'm giving you and you keep complaining, but you don't enforce any change. Sorry, not sorry. The approach you've been using is the problem. There's no magic supplement. There's no specialty. There's no workout video series. There's no fasting protocol. And you will override the fundamental science of body transformation after 35. You're wasting so much money on this crap. You need personalized macros and strategic weight training. That's it. That's the formula. It's that simple, guys. Type a check mark in the comments if you're done chasing shortcuts and you're ready for what actually works. Okay? So what does this actually look like in real life? For nutrition, it means waking up knowing exactly what and when to eat. Not guessing, not looking in the cabinets, okay? Not eating clean, not hoping for the best, that some miracle is going to shine upon you with golden light. Okay? Your daily protein targets is definitely 100% much higher than what you're eating now. Hands down, every single one of you. Your daily carb range, yes, you get to eat carbs. Your daily fat target is eating fats that support hormones. Meal timing that works with your schedule. Food choices that you actually enjoy. You track it, you hit your numbers, your body responds. But in my program, my clients don't have to track shit, okay? Because I do it all for them and they learn how to do it. Who the hell wants to track macros? Who wants to do math? Okay? For training, you have a structured plan. Let's say 4 to 5 days a week, 45 minutes each, okay? Each muscle group broken down into those muscle groups. Within that muscle group, it gets broken down into exercises in a very specific order because we have slow twitch muscles, fast twitch muscles. We have bigger muscles and other muscles, okay? And they have their own rep sets and rest periods, okay? So every week you're tracking your lifts. Every month you're getting stronger. Every 6 to 8 weeks your program evolves based on your progress. Okay, this is a reality check for you. Is it simple? Yes. Is it easy? Not always. It requires consistency with your daily nutrition because you want it that fucking bad. Showing up for your workouts even when you don't feel like it. Following the plan instead of doing what feels comfortable today because I had a bad day. Well, buck up, sister. Too fucking bad. Everyone has bad days, but guess what? Those of us who want it that badly are putting the frickin' work in. And you're sitting from the sidelines watching, waiting for the parade to end. Okay? You need to trust the process during weeks when the scale doesn't move. It's not always going to move. Okay? Water fluctuations, muscle building, stress, cortisol, hormones. Okay? You need to get out of your head. Throw the scale away. Okay? This method works, and that's what matters. Let's type a bullseye if you're ready for simple, but not easy, but simple. Okay? So here's where we are. You now know there's one way to reach your goals after 35. Okay? You now know you need personalized macros and strategic training. The question is, what are you going to do with this information? How are you going to create this for yourself? I could sit here and wait, but I'd probably be a skeleton. So you have 3 options here, okay? You can ignore this complete video and think I'm nuts, okay? Meanwhile, I'm not even going to say it. Okay, you can ignore this and keep doing what you're doing. Go back to your random workouts, eating healthy, hoping something changes, some miracle, okay? Asking for freebie handouts that are generic for everyone. 6 months from now, you'll be in the same place or worse. Option 2, try to figure this out yourself. Spend hours researching macros, trying to calculate your own numbers, guessing at foods, combinations, timing, hormonal foods, hormonal timing, guessing at your training program. You might get somewhere eventually, like a teeny bit, and that's if you don't give up first. okay? Or you have option 3. Get expert help and follow the proven system that works. Work with someone like myself who knows how to calculate your exact macros for your body goals and your hormones and your goals, everything. Follow a structured training program designed specifically for you over 35. Have accountability, support, guidance throughout the entire process. I'm not here to pressure you, but I'm here to tell you the truth. I am the most authentic person you will find literally on the internet. I don't know if there's anybody else that will explain it to you like this. And the hard truth that you need to hear, not what you want to hear. I can't explain it any more than I do. You either listen or you don't. The truth is, your body is capable of incredible transformation at any age. The truth is, yes, it requires the right strategy, not just effort. Okay? The truth is, time is going to pass whether you take action or not. 6 months from now, you'll either wish you had started today or be amazed at how much your body has changed. Okay, and there's only one way to reach your goals. The question is, are you ready to actually do this one thing? And I hate to even say, are you ready? Because there's no day and time that God's going to come down and bang you over the head with a gong and say, damn girl, you're ready right now. It's never going to happen. The decision has to be made today in the present time, in the present moment, as you are, regardless of anything, nothing. So if you drop the word what works, let's use that, in the comments, I'll reach out to you about how we can work together. If you're not ready yet, that's okay too. But please stop wasting time on the things that don't work and stop complaining. Your future self is literally counting on the decision that you make today. I believe in you. I believe in what's possible for you. This is why I do what I do. But now it's time for you to believe it too in yourself. And that's the most important part. So drop an emoji or what works in the comments below. And let's make this finally happen. This was a big deal today, guys. I hope some of you connected the dots on this. Thank you guys for showing up today. I really appreciate it. I hope you got a lot out of this. If you have any questions, if you want to leave them in the comments, you can. If you want to direct message me and you want it to be more private, I understand, and you are more than welcome to do that. Until next time, I will see you next week. Take care.